Located in Central Asia, Uzbekistan has a history spanning more than 2,000 years, with many ancient structures and remarkable architectural treasures still preserved to this day. The country is home to famous cities such as Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva, along with magnificent palaces, mausoleums, and grand mosques that reflect its rich cultural heritage. Uzbekistan was also an important stop along the legendary Silk Road, serving as a crossroads for diverse cultures and thriving trade activities. Today, Uzbekistan is the most populous country in Central Asia, yet a large portion of its population still lives in underdeveloped rural areas in the eastern and southern parts of the country. The cost of living here is very low, and many people believe that the wealthier a man becomes, the more beautiful wives he can marry. The friendliness of the local people is another reason why many travelers have come to love this unique nation. Join me as we explore life in Uzbekistan, a country often regarded as one of the most affordable places to live in the world. Number 15. The richer the man, the more wives he has. According to the Quran, a man is allowed to have up to 4 wives if he has sufficient financial means to support them. Although the law does not permit polygamy, many Uzbek men, especially wealthy ones, still have 2 or more wives. In Uzbekistan, polygamy is rarely discussed, and many people even act as though it does not exist. The country's patriarchal society also appears to be more accepting of a second wife than of divorced or single women. There are currently no official statistics on the number of men in Uzbekistan who have 2 or more wives. Cases of men who work far from home or abroad and then marry additional wives can be found in many towns and villages. What is particularly noteworthy is that this topic is almost entirely absent from domestic media coverage. Although religion may show some degree of tolerance toward polygamy, Uzbek law stipulates that having multiple wives or cohabiting with 2 or more women can result in fines or imprisonment of up to 3 years. Nevertheless, only a small number of cases have ever been prosecuted. In 2012, Yakub Normurodov, the head of the education sector in Surkhandarya province, was charged with polygamy. 2 years earlier, a police chief in the country was also dismissed from his position for the same offense. Number 14. To get married in Uzbekistan, the groom must undergo a medical examination. Many Uzbek brides require their future husbands to comply with premarital medical examination regulations to help ensure a secure future. One reason is that every year, a large number of young Uzbek men travel abroad for work, which has had a noticeable impact on traditional marriage customs. Before getting married, a groom must undergo a variety of tests, including HIV screening, mental health evaluations, chest x-rays, and drug testing. While before 2009, many couples reportedly sought favorable test results in order to register their marriages more quickly. Today, many brides view medical examinations as a safeguard against potential risks in the future. A journalist in Bukhara, who once investigated AIDS in the region, stated that medical examination results could lead to a wedding being postponed if the bride's family discovered that the prospective groom had a serious illness. Although authorities do not refuse marriage registration in such cases, they still warn couples about the possible consequences. An average wedding in Uzbekistan typically hosts around 300 guests and costs approximately USD 5,000, covering expenses such as the venue, event organization, live music, food, photography, and videography. Newly married couples often receive gifts such as plasma TVs, microwave ovens, carpets, and various household appliances. Some guests also choose to give cash in envelopes. Number 13. The laws are quite strict. If you plan to visit Uzbekistan, you should be aware that the country's laws are relatively strict. Gambling and opium are completely prohibited, while tobacco products and alcoholic beverages are not permitted for individuals under the age of 20. Homosexuality is also considered a violation of the law. LGBT individuals in Uzbekistan face numerous legal obstacles that other people do not encounter. Sexual relations between men are illegal and can result in fines and prison sentences of up to 3 years. Uzbekistan is one of the few post-Soviet states that still criminalize such conduct, alongside Turkmenistan and the Chechen Republic within Russia. In addition, the authorities are quite sensitive about photography. Therefore, visitors should exercise caution when taking pictures of government buildings, public facilities, or transportation hubs. It is best to ask local residents for guidance before taking photographs. Another rather strict social rule is that handshakes are generally accepted only between men. When greeting women, people typically place their right hand over the left side of their chest and bow their head slightly. What do you think about these regulations? Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Number 12. Turning bread upside down is considered bad luck. Bread is one of the most common and iconic foods in Uzbekistan. This type of bread is round in shape, made from dough, and is sometimes enriched with milk, eggs, or various herbs to enhance its flavor. People often use special wooden stamps or molds to create decorative patterns on the bread. Each region has its own unique recipe and preparation method, resulting in distinctive flavors. Bread in the capital city of Tashkent is usually softer and lighter than the bread found in Samarkand or Bukhara. It is a staple food that appears on local dining tables almost every day. Uzbek people believe that placing bread upside down is an act of bad luck and a sign of disrespect toward this sacred food. In their culture, bread symbolizes abundance, prosperity, and good fortune. Therefore, turning a loaf upside down is considered an omen that may bring misfortune. According to traditional customs, before embarking on a long journey, Uzbeks often take a bite of bread as a gesture to bring good luck. The remaining piece is then carefully stored or buried until the traveler returns home. This ritual reflects their wish for a safe and successful journey, as well as their hope for a joyful reunion with loved ones. Bread also plays an important role in many Uzbek ceremonies and traditions. At weddings, bread is presented to the bride and groom as a blessing for a happy and fulfilling marriage. During festivals and New Year celebrations, bread appears as a symbol of health, good fortune, and a plentiful harvest. The people of Uzbekistan have great respect for this food. They never waste bread carelessly, and if a piece accidentally falls to the ground, they will pick it up, gently kiss it, and place it back in a respectful location. What do you think about this unique tradition? Feel free to share your opinion in the comments below. Number 11. The cost of living is quite affordable. Uzbekistan is a Central Asian country rich in history and culture, and it is increasingly attracting travelers thanks to its reasonable living and travel expenses. Compared with many countries in the region, the cost of living here is considered significantly lower, making it an attractive destination for those who want to explore without spending a large amount of money. Housing costs in Uzbekistan vary depending on the location and type of accommodation. In the capital city of Tashkent, rental prices are generally higher than in smaller cities and towns. However, monthly rent typically ranges from about USD 100 to USD 500, depending on the location and available amenities. Compared with many other places, this is still regarded as quite affordable. Essential goods such as bread, milk, vegetables, and fruit are usually inexpensive in local markets and supermarkets. The local cuisine is also rich and diverse, featuring many delicious street foods. For as little as USD 1 to USD 3, you can enjoy a satisfying meal. Even at casual restaurants, the cost of a meal is often only around USD 5 to USD 10. Public transportation, including buses and metro systems, is very affordable, making travel around the country economical and convenient. Taxis are also a popular option with reasonable fares, although prices may vary depending on the city or service provider. In addition, many products in Uzbekistan are often cheaper than those in neighboring countries. Visitors can easily purchase souvenirs, clothing, and handcrafted items at relatively low prices. What do you think about the cost of living in Uzbekistan? Leave your thoughts below. Number 10. The tradition of dining around a low table. Uzbek cuisine is not only appealing because of its flavors, but also because of its distinctive dining traditions that reflect the country's cultural identity. Instead of using high dining tables, as in many other places, people often gather around a traditional low table known as a dastarkhan or dostorhan. A dostorhan is usually made of wood, featuring a broad tabletop and a low height. The table is always covered with a beautifully decorated traditional cloth. Food is carefully arranged and presented on the table, creating an atmosphere that is both warm and respectful. During meals, people sit on traditional padded mats called kurpacha, which are placed around the table. This arrangement creates a sense of closeness and comfort, allowing family members and friends to converse, bond, and enjoy delicious food together. For many visitors, Uzbek cuisine offers a truly unique experience. Because Uzbekistan once served as a major trading hub along the Silk Road, its culture and cuisine have been influenced by many different regions, including Iran, India, the Arab world, Russia, and China. The most famous dish in Uzbekistan is plov. This rice dish is prepared with fragrant rice, carrots, peas, and lamb. All the ingredients are cooked together in a large cast-iron cauldron for several hours, creating its distinctive flavor and aroma. In addition to plov, Visitors should also try other well-known dishes such as manti, lagman noodles, shashlik kebabs, and Sherpa soup. Number 9. Home to one of the most beautiful and impressive metro systems in the world. When visiting Tashkent, the capital of Uzbekistan, travelers can easily feel the city's peaceful and relaxing atmosphere. Clean streets, light traffic, tranquil surroundings, and the gentle movement of metro trains all contribute to the unique character of this remarkable city. One of the attractions that fascinates many visitors to Uzbekistan is the Tashkent metro system. Not only is it modern and extensive, but it is also famous for its extraordinary beauty. Each station has its own distinctive design, incorporating artistic and cultural elements that reflect the nation's heritage. Some stations resemble miniature museums, featuring intricate murals, elaborately decorated ceilings, and elegant chandeliers inspired by classical styles. Every metro station in Tashkent carries its own artistic identity, showcasing different aspects of Uzbek culture. From classical to modern designs, the stations are adorned with refined and carefully crafted decorative details. For example, Cosmonavtlar Station is known for its artwork depicting astronauts in outer space, creating the sensation of stepping into a science fiction world. Meanwhile, Pakhtakar Station resembles a magnificent palace, decorated with patterns inspired by cotton plants, which symbolize Uzbekistan's textile industry. Particularly impressive is Gafur Gulam Station, which features architecture heavily influenced by Islamic design. Its graceful arches and colorful stained glass windows create an atmosphere that is both solemn and elegant. What do you think about this unique metro system? Feel free to share your thoughts. Number 8. A paradise for watermelon lovers. Uzbekistan is often regarded as the land of watermelons, with more than 150 different varieties cultivated throughout the country. Thanks to this remarkable diversity and favorable natural conditions, Uzbekistan has become an ideal destination for anyone who loves this refreshing fruit. From fertile agricultural regions to arid landscapes, Uzbek farmers have succeeded in producing abundant and high-quality watermelon harvests. Drawing on centuries of farming experience and effective cultivation techniques, Uzbekistan's watermelons are renowned for their sweetness, juiciness, and distinctive flavor. Visitors can enjoy an incredible variety of unique watermelons featuring different colors, shapes, and tastes. You may encounter yellow watermelons with golden yellow flesh and a delicate sweetness, black-skinned watermelons with rich red interiors, and many unusual varieties that come in oval, round, and other distinctive shapes. Watermelon cultivation in Uzbekistan dates back thousands of years. During the era of the Silk Road, merchants frequently mentioned watermelons as one of Central Asia's most famous specialties. For local people, watermelons are not merely an agricultural product. They also symbolize abundance, prosperity, and hospitality. Visitors to Uzbekistan may also have the opportunity to attend annual watermelon festivals. These celebrations allow people to sample a wide range of specialty watermelons, participate in lively traditional activities, and discover cultural customs closely connected to the country's long-standing watermelon growing traditions. Number 7. Architecture ranked among the most beautiful in the world. Uzbekistan is a land blessed with an extraordinary architectural heritage that has developed over many centuries. The interaction of diverse cultures has given rise to unique and magnificent structures, with Islamic architecture standing out as some of the most admired for its craftsmanship, beauty, and scale. Perhaps the most famous architectural landmark is Registan in Samarkand, a grand complex consisting of 3 madrasas built between the 15th and 17th centuries. Each building possesses its own distinctive style, featuring elaborate decorative patterns, monumental domes, and soaring towers that together create a breathtaking and majestic scene. Beyond Registan, Uzbekistan is home to many other celebrated monuments, including the Gur-e Amir Mausoleum, the resting place of Timur, the powerful ruler of the Timurid Empire. Constructed in the 15th century, the mausoleum is renowned for its iconic turquoise dome and has become one of the architectural symbols of the nation. Another notable destination is the ancient city of Shahrazabs, often referred to as the Green City. It is famous for its expansive gardens, magnificent palaces, and numerous historic monuments that reflect the grandeur of Timurid architecture. However, when discussing the architectural beauty of Uzbekistan, many people are most impressed by Bukhara. With a population of approximately 270,000, Bukhara is considered one of the oldest cities in the country. It contains a remarkable collection of buildings dating from the 9th to the 17th centuries, giving the city a rare and authentic historical atmosphere. Featuring traditional marketplaces, centuries-old mosques, and formidable fortresses, Bukhara is often described as the heart of the Silk Road, a place where Eastern and Western cultures visibly converged and influenced one another. What are your thoughts on Uzbekistan's extraordinary architectural treasures? Feel free to share your opinion. Number 6. The people are exceptionally friendly. One of the reasons Uzbekistan is so beloved by visitors is the friendliness and hospitality of its people. The renowned travel magazine Lonely Planet once noted that, although Uzbekistan is a country with relatively strict governance, it remains a very welcoming destination where hospitality is deeply woven into everyday life. Travelers often find themselves warmly received by local residents wherever they go. This friendliness contributes greatly to the memorable experiences of anyone who visits Uzbekistan. From simple conversations to sincere acts of assistance in daily situations, the people consistently create an atmosphere that feels warm, genuine, and inviting. According to the Evening Standard, Uzbeks are open-minded and always willing to share stories about their homeland, culture, and way of life with visitors. As a result, travelers can easily find themselves engaged in fascinating and meaningful conversations throughout their journey across the country. When someone encounters difficulties or needs assistance, local people are often eager to help without hesitation. Visitors are also frequently invited to family meals, traditional celebrations, and community events. These occasions provide a wonderful opportunity to gain a deeper understanding of the country's culture and its people. This spirit of friendliness and hospitality has become one of the main reasons why many travelers choose to return to Uzbekistan again and again. If you're looking for a destination filled with approachable and welcoming people, Uzbekistan is certainly a place worth considering. Number 5. A cotton export powerhouse. Uzbekistan's economy has long been closely connected to the production and export of raw materials. Among these, cotton is one of the country's most important industries, helping Uzbekistan become one of the world's leading cotton producers and exporters. In addition to cotton production, Uzbekistan is also well known for its mining industry. The country ranks among the world's largest gold producers, with an annual output of approximately 80 tons, and possesses some of the largest gold reserves on the planet. The world's largest open-pit gold mine is also located within Uzbekistan's territory. Cotton accounts for roughly 17% of the country's total export revenue. Uzbekistan produces approximately 4 to 5% of the world's cotton supply, placing it among the largest cotton-producing nations globally. This industry not only generates significant income for the national economy, but also provides employment for millions of people. Because of its critical economic importance, the government historically mobilized a large workforce during harvest seasons, including students, public employees, and various groups of workers, to participate in cotton picking. This effort was intended to ensure production targets were met and export supplies remained stable. In addition, Uzbekistan possesses a highly developed resource extraction sector. Its uranium production ranks among the highest in the world, while the natural gas industry also plays a major role in the country's economy. Number 4. A long-standing embroidery and weaving tradition. The art of embroidery and textile craftsmanship in Uzbekistan dates back thousands of years and forms an essential part of the nation's cultural identity. For centuries, embroidery has been closely intertwined with everyday life, reflecting the richness of Uzbek traditions and spiritual values. Uzbekistan is home to numerous embroidery schools and styles, each with its own distinctive characteristics and symbolism. Among the most famous is Bukhara embroidery. Items such as robes, headscarves, and decorative cushions are often adorned with geometric patterns, animal motifs, or human figures, all created with vibrant and sophisticated colors. In addition, Bukhara carpets are recognized worldwide for their unique designs and brilliant color palettes. One remarkable feature is that most of the dyes are derived from natural sources, such as red pigment extracted from pomegranates and brown tones obtained from walnut husks. Another celebrated tradition is Suzani embroidery, a colorful textile art form characterized by bright hues and intricate motifs, such as lotus flowers, roses, and various plant designs. Suzani textiles are commonly used to decorate robes, quilts, pillows, and table coverings. Through countless generations, Uzbek artisans have preserved and passed down embroidery and weaving techniques as an indispensable part of community life. These crafts are not merely traditional occupations, but also expressions of cultural pride and important sources of livelihood for many families. The exceptional value of Uzbekistan's embroidery and textile traditions has been recognized by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization, UNESCO, as part of the world's intangible cultural heritage, highlighting the important place of this artistic tradition on the international stage. Nota 3. A rich and distinctive musical heritage. The people of Uzbekistan take great pride in their traditional music and dance. Visitors to Samarkand have the opportunity to experience one of the country's most prominent cultural events, the Shark Taranalari International Music Festival. Uzbek music is performed using a variety of traditional instruments, including flutes, stringed instruments, and drums. The melodies are often deep, melodious, and expressive, yet they can also be lively and cheerful, reflecting the rich spiritual life and optimistic character of the Uzbek people. Alongside music, traditional dances are another remarkable aspect of Uzbek culture. Each region has developed its own unique styles of performance. Among the most notable are the energetic Lezgi dance, the graceful Suzani dance, and the colorful Khorezm dance. These performances frequently appear at festivals and major cultural events, attracting large numbers of visitors. The Shark Taranalari Festival is held in the magnificent Registan Square in Samarkand, and is regarded as one of the largest music festivals in Central Asia. The festival aims to celebrate folk music from around the world, helping to preserve traditional cultural values, encourage artistic talent, and promote international cultural exchange in a spirit of peace and friendship. Which aspect of Uzbekistan's culture impresses you the most? Feel free to share your thoughts. Number 2. The majority of the population practices Islam. Islam is the most influential religion in Uzbekistan, with approximately 88% of the population identifying as Muslim. However, the country is not defined by a single faith alone. It is also home to a variety of religious communities that coexist and thrive together. This diversity has created a rich and colorful religious landscape. In addition to the Muslim population, about 12% of residents follow Russian Orthodox Christianity, Catholicism, Protestantism, and Judaism. There is also a segment of the population that does not practice any religion. Uzbekistan places great importance on freedom of belief and respects differences among religious communities. The government continues to promote harmony while protecting the rights of all believers in order to maintain a stable and united religious environment. Number 1. A famous silk-producing nation. Uzbekistan has long been recognized as one of the world's leading centers of silk production. Silk products from the country are renowned for their softness, natural sheen, and exceptional durability. With their smooth fibers, excellent light-reflecting qualities, and wide range of vibrant colors, Uzbek silks possess a distinctive appeal that has earned admiration around the world. The silk industry in Uzbekistan has a history stretching back thousands of years and is closely connected to the legendary Silk Road. Since ancient times, merchants carried silk products from this region across numerous countries, helping to establish Uzbekistan's reputation on the global stage. The silk industry continues to play an important role in the national economy. It is not only a valuable export sector but also a major source of employment for local communities, contributing significantly to economic and social development. Despite the many historical changes the country has experienced, traditional silk weaving has been carefully preserved as a treasured cultural heritage. Through skill, dedication, and centuries of accumulated expertise, Uzbek artisans continue to create exquisite silk products that embody the nation's cultural identity. Visitors to Uzbekistan can easily find a wide variety of unique silk goods, ranging from clothing and decorative carpets to beautifully crafted fashion accessories. So, we have explored life in Uzbekistan, a country widely known for its affordable cost of living and its rich cultural traditions. What do you think about this fascinating nation? Would you like to visit someday and experience it for yourself? If there are any other topics you would like to explore, feel free to leave a comment and share your suggestions with us. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss any of the latest content from the channel. See you again in the next video.